so that there won't be any disturbance in our session. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Respond, children, so that if you have any doubts, immediately you can unmute yourself and ask. If it is like responding, whether you understood or not, you can text it. If you have doubts, you can raise. Okay, dear? Good. So this is about symbols of elements and elements. Okay. So, first of all, we should know how these symbols are formed. In what sense? Inside the earth crust we'll find different elements. We can't give the elements directly the symbols now. The scientist has done some work behind it now. So what work the scientists have already done on that symbols? In what basis we got the names or the symbols for the elements? Okay, in all the sense, we can't go with a very big lengthy like writing the name by using alphabets. But here, in order to make the things easier and comfortable to understand and to memorize the things, so in keeping in that consideration, all the scientists, the previous as like development, before the development, the scientist has considered the easy way to remember the elements and the symbols. So, for example, when we are learning an essay answer, we can't memorize entire answer. Am I right? So we should have some hints and techniques to understand the particular answer and how to present it. So each and every one are having different techniques to understand the answer and presenting on the paper. Am I right? Am I right? So we make things easier. Yes, we make things easier by not spending much time on it.
Doubt.
Yeah, Arna, you can, dear.
What is the symbol of hydrogen? Is it a H or is it like a circle and there's a dot in the between?
No. So these are the previous symbols. Before the symbols, what we have learned. Now what we are learning, those symbols are modern symbols. Before the modern symbols, what works that previous scientist has done, now we are going to learn. So the symbol of hydrogen, what you said, H, is exactly correct. Okay. Yes, children. So here we can, yes, we can go with the alchemist symbol. So whenever we are doing, always a trial and error method will do. Not only in the laboratory, even when your mother wants to cook a new dish, definitely there must be a trial and error methods in it. What do you mean by trial and error methods? So whenever we are trying to do any new things, there must be some mistakes so that we'll rectify those mistakes in the further experiment or in the next attempt in that particular experiment. Good evening, Vatsala. No need to unmute your audio. Listen, dear. Okay. So the same way, ancient symbols, like ancient symbols means not the modern symbols what we are learning now, previously. So symbols of all chemists, like different scientists, different chemists has given different symbols based on few criteria. Like at present we are having 118 elements. Am I right, children? But previously, before like ancient period, they must have like a 56, 36, like 3 or 4. Like few elements only they were found at that ancient time. But now at present we are having 180. Understood? I think you got this point. So when we have gone with the past, the ancient times, so the alchemist has considered 4 main basic symbols as how we are represented on the graph. X-axis, Y-axis, X dash, Y dash. Am I right? Am I right? So the graph paper itself we divide into 4 zones. Yes or no, children? Yes. You have an idea about the graph paper? So on that graph papers we divide equally with 4 different zones. The same way, the alchemists previously, those scientists has given 4 different zones. What are the 4 different zones, children? What are the 4 different zones? So they divided 4 different zones. Within that 4 different zones, whenever they used to find the elements, they include within that 4 zones. Include within that 4 zones. Fire, soil, air and water. Am I not audible to everyone?
No, ma'am, we can hear you.
What about Vatsala? Vatsala, check dear. I think my audio is fine. Yeah, good. Is it okay, Vatsala, now? So this alchemist has given 4 different zones. Within that 4 different zones, like what are the 4 different zones? Fire, air, water, earth. Thank you, sir. So fire, air, water and earth. Understood? So if they are like when they find when they were found an element with the hot
environment, ma'am, even environment, right?
Yeah. Environment in the sense all is considered as environment only.
Yes, ma'am. So we can just
within that environment only, because at that time no elements were found artificially. They used to discuss only the elements which were found naturally only. They have classified. Ancient times means not much more elements. Am I right? Understood. So based on the nature, fire, air, water and earth, they have divided into 4 different zones. They have given 4 symbols at the top of the 4 different zones. So if the elements are considered, when they found the elements, if the elements are moisture content, wet, then they consider those elements under water zone. So whenever the elements were found, if they are wet and moisture, they just dropped under which zone? Water. So the elements, when they found the elements, when they were in the form of gas or which are invisible, then they used to consider it as air. Understood, children? So when the elements are too hot, like not like room temperature, then they consider as under fire. They just passed, they just dropped under fire. Okay. So, but some elements which are obtained from the earth crust, they considered and they used to give the symbol earth. Understood, children? Understood? Understood? Very good. Okay. So these elements, the alchemist has given these symbols. So, but there is a very big drawback with these symbols. For example, if there are 26 elements were found at that time. So 26 elements, but 5 are considered under, if 5 are considered under earth. If 5 are considered under earth. Okay, within the 26, suppose, imagine like that, if 5 are considered under the earth, but 5 different elements are present now. 5 different elements are present. But we should learn the individual element, not like grouping of the element, like with one single symbol, 5 elements, we can't call it now. For example, in our classroom, how many children are present at this particular session? So here we are having like 5 children are present. So each child is having its own identity. Yes, each child has its own identity. We can't group the 5 children based on the state they are coming from or attending from, or based on that whether they are girls or boys. We can't discriminate like that. Yes or no? So the same way, this alchemist has attempted based on giving the 4 particular criteria, 4 different symbols. Within the 4 symbols, the elements are dropped based on their property, physical property. But it's not correct. because each and every element should have its own identity. Yes? So in that sense, all chemists, though they attempted something to express the symbols, but they were failing. So again, one more scientist. If they failed in the sense, the drawback should be established or the drawback should be developed by some other scientist. Then only research will continue. The best situation it's going on now in this pandemic COVID-19 situation. Understood? In this pandemic situation, we see that one particular pharmaceutical company is releasing a drug. Okay, drug. But there are some drawbacks and side effects within the drug. So this was analyzed by the next pharmaceutical company to improve on the drawbacks, work on the drawbacks, and if they want to give a better featured medicine. Like that, many scientists are doing like 24 hours, 24 into 7. They're keep on doing the research on that particular vaccine. The same way, here the all chemist has given this modern symbols, like ancient symbols. The symbols there were many drawbacks, so that was established by John Dalton. Understood or not? Understood or not? Yes. Yes. So John Dalton has given different symbols. So based on this, he has given identity of individual symbol. So this is the main drawback for the alchemist. No? So John Dalton, one more scientist, wants to work on that particular drawbacks. He wants to give a symbol. So he has given the elements were present at that particular time period. So he has given different symbols. He has given different symbols. So we can see here hydrogen with like a circle with the dot at the center. Okay, and there are different symbols like carbon with a completely filled so here carbon with like we can see that the dark filled center, that is carbon, oxygen with a hollow circle. Okay, phosphorus with different symbol, sulfur and lime or different soda, or like he has given not only the symbols of the elements but the compounds present at that particular time also he has given a different symbol. But there are many drawbacks based on this John Dalton also. To remember that individual symbols with this, it is very much tedious. It is very much tedious to understand the symbols. At the same way, to remember those symbols also very difficult. So, for example, if I want to write what we can say that a long chain compounds like carbohydrates, C6H12O6. If you go with C6H12O6, we consider here it's a big lengthy symbols like C6H12O6. That means 6 carbon symbols we need to draw, 12 hydrogen symbols we need to draw, and along with that 6 oxygen also we have to give by using this symbols. So it will take much time and it's very tedious, and it's to remember that it is very difficult. So in that sense, John Dalton also failed to give the symbols. Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, Arnav?
Can you repeat?
Like exactly at which point you lost, Arnav? You want me to repeat from the starting of this slide?
Mama, how did John Dalton feel and how did he feel?
Like John Dalton has given the symbols. So these are the symbols given by John Dalton, which I'm presenting on the screen. You can see that these elements are nothing but symbols given by the John Dalton. But if you go with like a long or complex compounds like carbohydrates, C6H12O6. Okay, in that sense, we need to draw 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, and 6 oxygens with the symbols. And it is much tedious, and remembering of individual symbols is very difficult. Am I right? Yes or no? And it takes much time to write the symbols. In that sense, to make the things like what we need to go, like nowadays people are very much fond of doing everything in shortcut way. But previously, if you want to do or need a flow, so we used to do, or if you want to go with a batter. Am I right? If you want to go with a batter, that time no machines, with the help of motor only they used to do the batter. But now within one click of one switch, particular switch, we'll get a neat batter. The machine itself will complete everything within no time. Okay, so doing things more tidier, that means it's his drawback. Yes or no? Yes. So simply nowadays what we are doing, if I have any doubt regarding my subject or any other thing, so previously they used to refer the textbooks. If one textbook they did not find, they used to go for the library and they sit hours and hours in front of books to know or to open that particular puzzle or any other doubt. But now within one simple text, we can get the information. And we
Ma'am,
get
no Google, ma'am. In 10 seconds, it will be
Definitely.
over.
Definitely. We are having different websites, Chrome, Google Chrome, to know the things or in a better way or easy way. The same way, so going with the tidiest and going with the more this thing, it's very difficult. So it's definitely we need to opt a new or a modern technique to remember the like symbols in a easy manner.